Welcome to Patriot Talk. I am Todd Holman. Today, I'm going to be talking about the Second Amendment. I'm also going to break this down into more than one video. Looking at my previous video to this, realized that 17 minutes is just a little bit too long. So this first video, I'm going to be focusing on militias. But first, let's take a look at the entire Second Amendment. A well-regulated militia, being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. So the Second Amendment was ratified on December 15th, 1791, along with 9 other articles making up the Bill of Rights. So obviously our forefathers found that, having a militia and that right to bear arms was important enough to make it our Second Amendment within the Bill of Rights. So what is a militia? So a militia is a force raised from the civil population to supplement a regular army in times of an emergency. So civilian soldiers. Civilian soldiers are just that, they're civilians. These are mechanics, merchants, doctors, lawyers, homemakers, individuals that get up and conduct regular daily business every day. So that is quite the opposite of a professional soldier. So a professional soldier, airman, marine, sailor, these are individuals that get up every day, put on the uniform, go to the base, and conduct daily military business. All right. So the militia today, as defined by the U.S. Congress, well, it has changed over the years, but currently is defined by the Militia Act of 1903, also known as the Dick Act of 1903. It created 2 classes of militia within the United States, the National Guard and the Naval Militia. The National Guard and Naval Militia are state defense forces comprised of able-bodied men, and today women, between the ages of 18 and 45. It's not saying that they can't be any older than 45, but to join, you have to have that maximum age of 45 to join. The Guard is utilized in times of emergencies. For example, natural disasters, floods, fires, earthquakes, hurricanes, etc. But at a time of emergency could also be for military needs, such as a direct invasion from a foreign government where our active duty military is going beyond our borders to fight the war, but our state militia stands up and protects our borders. All 50 states prohibit private and unauthorized militias and military units from engaging in activities that is reserved for the state militia. Okay, so it's not saying that you can't have a private militia. It's just that that private militia cannot engage in activities reserved for the state militia, the National Guard. Currently, Ohio, Alaska, and New York have naval militias, and California, Vermont, and Puerto Rico have an air wing or Air National Guard. Indiana used to have an Air Guard Reserve, but no longer. There is nothing in the Militia Act of 1903 that precludes the sale or possession of firearms. There was some posts a couple years ago on social media that claimed that that act had something in it that would preclude any kind of possession or sale of firearms. That is actually false. So, if it weren't for a militia, we wouldn't have the United States that we have today. The Minutemen of the colonies were just that. They were a militia. They stood up, picked up their arms, and protected our land, fought the revolution, and we won. So if it weren't for that right, we wouldn't be here today, and I wouldn't be here having this conversation. So yeah, militias are important. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and smash that bell, as my daughter would say, so you are notified when I publish a new video. There are more videos for the Second Amendment coming, so stay tuned. And thank you for taking a few minutes to listen. And remember to stand up, speak out, and be strong.